Hello, this is Kira of Kira K Designs, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to start my Cellular shawl, which is this one, or my Verge shawl, which both start the same way. They start at the very, very narrow tip of the shawl here with just a few stitches, and you start by increasing gradually in a way that curves a triangular shape by doing some increasing and decreasing. I'm going to be demonstrating this with a slightly larger needle and larger yarn so you can see, and I'm going to demonstrate it American style twice and then continental style twice. So here I've started at the beginning with my casting on of 5 stitches with my main color, and I'm going to do row 1, which is a wrong side row, by knitting to the last 3 stitches, which will be pretty fast because I only have 5 to start with. And then I'm going to knit front and back. This is an increase where this one old stitch will turn into 2 new stitches. So knitting front is a normal knit. I'm going to do everything here except take it off. So I'm going to go in like I'm knitting, wrap like a normal knit, come out of the old stitch. I'm going to pause here. I'm not going to take it off the left needle. Instead, I'm going to come around and go into the back of the same stitch. It can help to kind of tilt this over so you can see where you're going at first. I'm still heading towards the back of the work with my needle because I'm still knitting, not purling. Wrap the yarn, and then to exit it feels a little different than normal. I have to kind of almost dip down a bit so I can exit cleanly and not get caught. Now I can take the old stitch off my left needle. I've increased, that old one has turned into 2, and then I'm going to knit my last 2 stitches. So I had started with 5, now I have 6. Row 2 also has an increase, but it's balanced by a decrease, so there is no net loss or gain. I'm going to keep having 6 at the end of the row. So I'm going to start by knitting 2 stitches. Then I'm going to do my knit front and back increase just like before, in through the front, wrap, out through the front, don't take it off, come around, in through the back, still knitting, wrap, and out through the back. Old one comes off. Now it says to knit to the last 3 stitches, and I'm already there. So it's time now to do my knit 2 together and knit 1. Because I both increased and decreased, I still have 6 stitches. I'm going to do this again American style one more time. So this is a repeat of row 1. I'm going to knit to the last 3 stitches. Here I am. Oops, this one didn't quite work. Let's fix that. And then I'm going to knit front and back. And knit the last 2. And now I've increased by 1 stitch, so now I'm up to 7. A repeat of row 2. I knit the first 2, knit front and back, knit until the last 3, knit 2 together, knit 1. I still have 7, I haven't changed here. Now I'm going to switch over and do this continental style. I'm going to put the yarn on my left, hold it in my left hand. We're repeating row 1 again. So I'm going to knit until the last 3 stitches. Here I am. And then continental style, the knit front and back. I go in through the front, catch my yarn and exit, but don't take it off. Go in through the back, catch the yarn and exit. Make sure you're exiting through the back. If it feels like when you exit you have a big tangle or just too many strands of yarn, try it again. Old stitch comes off, and then I knit my last 2. I have increased, now I have 8. Turn it around. This is row 2, continental style. Knit 2, knit front and back to increase. Knit until 3 stitches remain. Knit 2 together. Knit the last 1. No change, still have 8. One more time, continental style. Row 1, knit till 3 stitches are left. Knit front and back. And knit the last 2, and now I'm up to 9. Row 2, continental. I'm going to knit the first 2. Knit front and back. Knit until 3 stitches remain, knit 2 together, knit the last 1, no change, I still have 9. And you can start seeing the shape of the piece. I'll pull up the original one here. So it's different yarn size. I'm using a bigger yarn for the video. But you can start seeing the shape that is happening here. So it's actually going to go that way to create the curve of the piece. All right, I hope you have fun. Both of these patterns, the Cellular Shawl and the Verge Shawl, are available on Ravelry and on my website, which is kirakdesigns.com. Enjoy!